That's it.
That's it.
No, I don't buy it. That is not the reason you made us listen to this.
Number 20, blowing the ending, Lost.
Once we get Desmond to do what we need him to do, I'm going to sail away from this godforsaken place and watch it sink.
This twisty show delivered a naturally twisty finale. There are two plot points, the Flash Sideways and the Island storyline. In the Flash Sideways, the Islanders find themselves in a kind of afterlife, engulfed by the light. On the island proper, Kate finally shoots the man in black, who is planning to destroy the island.
I saved you a bullet!
And she and Jack confess their love for each other.
I love you.
I love you.
Jack is injured and eventually dies of his injuries. One of the highest viewed series finales of all time, the end received polarized reviews, with some calling it emotionally satisfying and others a dumb and eye-rolling conclusion. Nowadays, it is considered one of the worst TV finales of all time. Ouch. Number 19, Norm Macdonald is fired over hilarious O.J. Simpson jokes. Saturday Night Live.
According to the National Transportation Safety Board, sleepy truckers are responsible for 1,000 deaths a year. In second place, O.J. Simpson at 2 deaths a year.
This Canadian comedian was a Saturday Night Live alumnus for 5 years, eventually anchoring the new satire skit, Weekend Update. So it was a surprise to many when the president of NBC's West Coast division, Don Ohlmeyer, had Macdonald removed. Macdonald claimed Ohlmeyer had fired him due to his tactless jokes about O.J. Simpson, calling him a murderer.
O.J. Simpson's lawyers have decided to skip hearings on DNA evidence and go right to trial. Asked why they did this, the lawyers replied, "We want to get O.J. acquitted as speedily as possible so he can get back to doing what he does best, killing people."
It turned out that Ohlmeyer was a friend of Simpson. Macdonald did regular SNL skits, but it wasn't long before those two dried up. Things got heated when Ohlmeyer prevented NBC from airing ads for Macdonald's new film. Macdonald eventually came back to SNL to host the show in a famous monologue, airing his grievances. What drama.
A year and a half ago, right, I had a sort of a disagreement with the management at the NBC. I wanted to keep my job, right? And they felt the exact opposite.
Number 18, putting kids on a Lord of the Flies-esque reality show, Kid Nation.
I think the producers truly crossed the line with these kids.
Talk about one whopper of a premise. This controversial reality TV show had kids build a society from scratch with little to no adult help.
Oh look, it's footage of the creators of this show playing with fire. Before they can sleep in their prison, they gotta learn how to cook. So they spend all night burning themselves with fire stoves and boiling water and eventually figure out how to make mac and cheese. And it's gross.
40 children were placed in a town in New Mexico and told to fend for themselves. Kids had to fetch water, wash dishes, and make their own breakfasts, as well as organize town meetings. One kid accidentally drank bleach. While the 200-something camera and crew and even a child psychologist were present, they intervened as little as possible. Advertisers dropped the show by the 3rd episode, and most reviews were negative. There was also the issue of CBS's flouting New Mexico's child labor laws. This show was a mess.
When we say 1 pancake apiece, you need to take 1 pancake apiece. Some people didn't get pancakes. I didn't get any pancakes.
Number 17, Fox gives Chevy Chase a talk show, The Chevy Chase Show.
Last night on the show, I tried to apologize for another joke, I guess, apparently, that I made about Michael Jackson. I guess I screwed it up.
Comedian Chevy Chase broke out in Saturday Night Live as both a performer and writer on the series. He later achieved great fame in films like Caddyshack, so when Dolly Parton rejected Fox's offer of being the host of its late-night program, Chase took up the gig instead. It wasn't long before critics began calling it the worst talk show in history. While a good comedian, Chase was terrible as a host, looking visibly nervous and uncomfortable.
I remember the first thing you said to me, which was, hello. And so you had a bag, just
it
some
was
bag
a
filled with
crocheted
things.
bag,
It was
yeah.
a crocheted bag, yeah.
He even admitted the talk show format was very constraining for him. Fox canceled the show in October of that year, and that was a good decision that cut to the chase. But
Thanks a lot for coming.
All right, thanks,
It's really good to have you. Stick around, folks. News updates still to come. Beverly D'Angelo will be here, and I'm bound to do something to embarrass myself.
Number 16, NBC royally screws up the Leno Conan situation. The Tonight Show with Conan O'Brien.
We had a lot of fun being here these last 7 months, but like everything in life, the fun has to come to an end, a decade too early. And I think that's...
Jay Leno was the host of The Tonight Show, while Conan O'Brien was host of Late Night, an arrangement that perfectly suited them both. However, when O'Brien's contract was nearing its end, NBC agreed not only to extend it, but to make him the host of The Tonight Show. To placate Leno, NBC offered him his own primetime show. When both shows got low ratings, NBC decided to restore Leno to his original time, with O'Brien bumped to a half-hour later. An outraged O'Brien walked away from the network entirely, and Leno returned as the host of The Tonight Show. It's never wise to mess with a good thing.
When you make the movie about this whole NBC late night fiasco, I would like to be played by Academy Award-winning actress Tilda Swinton, if that's...
Number 15, ABC says no to CSI, CBS wins. CSI Crime Scene Investigation. It's always hard to guess which potential show will become a hit and which will be a dud. This cop show spec script was shown to many networks, including ABC. When ABC passed, the script was picked up by an eager CBS.
Have you talked to the police?
Police make me nervous. You guys aren't cops, are you?
We're crime scene investigators.
Co-producer Touchstone Television, also owned by Disney, pulled out as well, not wanting to spend money on a show picked up by another network.
You have no idea what it's like to put your life on the line every day.
Oh, you mean dealing with punk-ass cops who hide behind their union reps?
CSI went on to attract a worldwide audience of over 73.8 million viewers, inspiring multiple spin-offs.
I guess it's a good thing I sealed off that crime scene.
It became the 7th longest running scripted US primetime TV series at the time of its cancellation. The show also won 6 Primetime Emmy Awards and was nominated for 6 Golden Globe Awards. What a fumble on ABC's part. Number 14, Finding Your Biological Father for Money. Who's Your Daddy?
One of them is her father.
I'm your dad.
I'm your dad.
I'm your dad. I'm your dad.
I'm your dad.
To tell you the truth, I'm scared to death.
Speaking of strange and disturbing premises, this reality TV special is one for the books. In this show, 8 men have to convince actress TJ Myers, an adoptee, that they were her biological father. The twist, of course, is that one of them was Myers' actual biological father. If Myers guessed correctly which one was her father, she would win the $100,000 reward. If not, the contestants would.
Instinctually, do you feel that you're correct?
I hope I am.
Adoption organizations and adoptive parents alike protested the show, and the critics went to town on it. With the poor reception of the pilot, Fox decided not to release the other episodes until later, on Father's Day. What were they thinking, indeed?
So confusing, because when I had to choose the men that I thought were my dads, and then the men that weren't, everyone was the same, except one man. And he stood there like this.
Number 13, a MASH sequel series, After MASH.
Is this an official call, or can I loosen my tie? Yeah. And they're coming when?
It was perhaps inevitable that such an iconic Emmy Award-winning series as MASH would eventually have a sequel of some sort. Thus, a spin-off about the protagonist's post-war adventures after the Korean War was greenlit.
Son, you've got every right to complain.
Thank you.
But you're still gonna do it.
It aired, alas, for only 2 years. While the first season did relatively well, After MASH suffered low ratings in its second season, and even worse critical reviews. In the end, TV Guide listed it as the 7th worst TV series ever.
Well, is that all you can say for yourself? Gordon!
You promised me you were going to get a hobby.
Creator Kevin Levine admitted it was the worst thing he had written, and that the show's taking place in a veterans hospital was perhaps not the best setting for a comedy.
We've got to isolate the carrier, or this whole place is gonna be on its back.
Well, find it. This is no time for people to be getting sick here in the hospital.
Spin-offs really are tricky beasts. Number 12, canceling Family Guy. Family Guy. We know what you're thinking. Who would ever cancel Family Guy?
Now, not a word to your mom about me getting canned.
What's that, Peter?
Nothing. To lost my job smells great.
Indeed, this decades-long show was almost killed by its own network, Fox. The first pilot episode aired after the Super Bowl, debuting to 22 million viewers, an immediate controversy.
Whoa, suddenly I was public enemy number 1. It was time to tell the truth.
Ratings were high, but having to compete with the likes of Frasier and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire proved tough. Fox announced the show's cancellation in May 2000, then ordered 13 new episodes, then officially canceled it in 2002.
The crowd is storming the field! This is pandemonium! Have you ever
seen anything like this, Pat!
Adult Swim bought the rights on the cheap, and Family Guy literally exploded in popularity, with the DVD set selling 2.2 million copies. Fox finally revived the show in 2004, and it's still running today. This guy really cannot die.
Well, no problem. We got the money to get that fixed, with enough left over for us to buy our way out of any trouble our kids might get into.
Number 11. Laverne and Shirley Dump Shirley. Laverne and Shirley. Now this is a blast from the past. This popular sitcom was in fact a Happy Days spin-off, following the titular friends and roommates in Wisconsin and then California.
Hey, twerp, where's my hash browns?
By its third season, it was the most watched TV show at the time, with even its fun theme song ranking on the 1976 charts.
Give us any chance, we'll take it. Read us any rule, we'll break it.
Ratings did falter when the show moved time slots, but then Shirley's actress, Cindy Williams, fell pregnant during the show's 8th season. The producers wanted her to keep working through her pregnancy, so Williams sued instead to let her go.
Attention, folks. Please don't harass Betty, please.
Laverne and Shirley without Shirley, alas, was not the same, and ABC canceled the series shortly after. Number 10, the holiday special George Lucas wants you to forget, the Star Wars Holiday Special.
I thought you might like this. It's one of those, it's a real, it's kind of hard to explain. It's a, wow. You know what I mean?
Star Wars fans know all about this one. This infamous special follows Chewbacca and Han Solo as they journey to the Wookiees' home planet to celebrate Life Day. Pursued by the Galactic Empire, Chewbacca and Han eventually reunite with Chewbacca's family.
Where's Chewbacca? Whoa, wait a minute, one at a time.
This holiday trifle received universal negative reviews from audiences, critics, and Star Wars fans alike, with the only saving grace being the Boba Fett animated segment.
Now that you've gotten their trust, they may take you to their new base. This time we'll get them all. I see why they call you the best bounty hunter in the galaxy.
Strangely enough, Lucasfilm has confirmed the canonicity of the movie. The special has never been rebroadcast nor officially released on home video in its entirety, making this easily one of the worst executive decisions in TV history.
Gentlemen, I guess you didn't hear what I said. The Empire has closed us down.
Number 9. HBO, TNT, Showtime, and FX turned down Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad.
Look, lady, whatever you're selling, I ain't buying, yo.
Well, my name is Skylar White, yo. My husband is Walter White, yo.
It's one thing to turn down the likes of CSI. Imagine turning down a prestige TV show like this one. Creator Vince Gilligan pitched Breaking Bad to Sony Pictures Television and Showtime. While Sony remained attached, Showtime passed. Ditto for HBO and TNT.
So, what now? How do we proceed?
FX almost took it up, but decided in favor of another show, Dirt. Eventually, AMC became interested, acquiring the rights from FX. Of course, the show eventually became a huge commercial and critical hit, and is now considered to be one of the greatest TV shows of all time.
This is pure glass. You're a goddamn artist.
These networks must be kicking themselves for their epic fumble.
If you've gone crazy or depressed, I'm just saying. That's something I need to know about. Okay? I mean, that affects me.
Number 8. Unintentional cultural appropriation. Black-White.
I really don't think that Bruno is getting the black experience yet, and I'm not sure if he's going to ever open his mind to it.
Reality TV shows make for some of the most controversial. This series followed two families, one white, one black, literally switching skin colors with makeup and living as the other race. It was an insanely risky social experiment that garnered predictably mixed reviews from critics.
I wanted to know how white people really felt.
But race being more than just a matter of skin color, the premise was too flawed for the show to overcome, with some critics feeling it merely reinforced racial stereotypes.
I always thought how nice it would be to be able to jump, get off the ground, leap, and slam dunk like these guys can.
Created and produced by Ice Cube and R.J. Cutler, the series only aired 6 episodes before it was canceled. Number 7. NBC cancels Baywatch after 1 season. Baywatch. Yes, this series about a team of lifeguards was not what one would call a critical darling. NBC canceled it after only 1 season due to low ratings.
What do you mean the whole thing's off? You said it was written in stone.
David Hasselhoff and other producers, still seeing great potential in it, renewed the show for syndication.
Do you mind if I tag along?
Why not? But let me get your sandwich first.
This proved to be a good move, as the show became hugely popular, with a weekly audience of over 1.1 billion viewers. Baywatch's popularity was so great, it launched a spin-off series, Baywatch Nights, as well as 3 direct-to-video films. Sometimes, series do take on a life of their own. Number 6, that final season, How I Met Your Mother.
I can't believe this. I kept this story short and to the point, and you guys still missed it.
This is undoubtedly one of the most infamous series finales of TV ever. How I Met Your Mother was a beloved sitcom with a unique premise. A father, Ted, telling his children about how he met their mother. The identity of the mother was made into an intriguing mystery. Eventually, she was revealed as Tracy, who became a genuine fan favorite. Even so, the finale had Ted, now a widower, end up with Robin instead. He and Robin already had a disastrous relationship, and Robin married Barney instead. Fans felt betrayed by this reversal of key character development for Ted, Robin, and even Barney. In the end, the mother was a cheap plot device to further the Ted-Robin endgame. What a disappointment.
The point of the story is that
you totally have the hots for Aunt Robin.
Number 5, Roseanne torches career with racist tweet. Roseanne.
I'm trying to talk about Iran. I'm trying to talk about Valerie Jarrett wrote the Iran deal.
Shows about working-class Americans were relatively few. This sitcom, however, was well-reviewed and consistently popular. With the revived 10th season being an instant hit, ABC quickly renewed it for an 11th. Unfortunately, lead actress Roseanne Barr stirred major controversy when she published a tweet taken to be racially insensitive about Valerie Jarrett, senior advisor to former President Barack Obama.
And that means there's right and there's wrong. There's black and there's white. And no amount of money is going to get me to see gray.
Barr deleted her tweet and apologized, saying it was a joke and that she thought Jarrett had been white. In the midst of the controversy, ABC reversed its decision to renew the show.
There's just no way we can do this. This totally sucks.
That's all right.
Hulu removed all the episodes, and several cable channels dropped the series. Tweets are no joke. Number 4, passing on The Sopranos. The Sopranos.
When you're lying in the street in a pool of your own blood, don't say your uncle didn't try to tell you.
What are you talking about?
Often credited for ushering in the second golden era of TV, this legendary drama followed Italian-American Tony Soprano as he struggles to balance his family life with his crime one. Initially conceived as a film, creator David Chase pitched the show to several networks.
What's going on, Chrissy?
Been working my ass off on this movie script. You know how many pages I got? 19.
Fox passed on the pilot script, and CBS didn't like the idea of a mobster going to therapy, so HBO picked it up, and The Sopranos became one of the most influential and critically acclaimed TV shows ever, achieving high ratings even in its first season. Fox just keeps on losing. Number 3, canceling Star Trek after just 3 seasons. Star Trek.
What you do not know and must now be told is that my command orders on this subject are precise and inviolable.
It's not every day a TV show inspires a decades-long fandom, and no less than 11 television series, including Star Trek The Next Generation.
I hope our sudden appearance didn't startle you.
Not at all.
However legendary Star Trek has become as a franchise, its beginnings were humbler. Creator Gene Roddenberry pitched the show to Desilu Productions, with Lucille Ball herself getting the pilot produced. NBC eventually picked it up. For the show's 3rd season, NBC moved it to an inconvenient time slot and slashed the show's production budget. Despite a letter-writing campaign, NBC canceled the show.
Captain, are you all right, sir? Can I give you a hand, sir?
Star Trek lived on through syndication, becoming a cult classic. NBC just wasn't bold enough to see the future.
I feel friendship for you. I'm ashamed. You've got to hear me!
Number 2, canceling Freaks and Geeks. Freaks and Geeks.
So stupid.
Well, you know, Daniel, nobody asked you to pull the fire alarm.
Speaking of cult classics and NBC dropping the ball, this teen comedy was clearly gone too soon. NBC's incompetence in not airing 3 episodes and scheduling the show certainly led to its early cancellation.
Good work, genius. Way to use your brain.
Creative differences were involved as well, with NBC wanting a flashier, cooler version of High School, rather than the more down-to-earth, realistic vision of Freaks and Geeks creatives.
Yeah, you wouldn't like it anyway, it's really boring.
Despite only having 18 episodes, Freaks and Geeks was highly praised by critics, and even received 3 Emmy Award nominations. It is considered one of the best TV shows ever by Time magazine. The only one that deserves a failing grade is NBC.
You know what? I'm sorry. Let's be friends.
Number 1, Hitler sitcom, Heil Honey, I'm Home.
You may be big stuff in Germany, but I knew you when you were just a house painter.
When it comes to horrifically bad show decisions, there is no topping this one. This British sitcom was so bad that it was canceled after 1 episode. It's easy to see why.
Are you kidding? They always know. When I finally get to invade Poland, who'll be the first to know? The Poles? No! Rosa Goldenstein!
The show follows Adolf Hitler and Eva Braun and their Jewish neighbors, Arnie and Rosa Goldenstein. Granted, the show was conceived as a satire of the tastelessness of American sitcoms, with Heil Honey contextualized as an abandoned sitcom created by a fictional Brandon Thalberg Jr.
Oh, tonight you were making schnitzel. What a joke! You must be real mad at me, honey. I'm a very, very bad Hitler.
Even so, the show still garnered controversy, and critics felt the satire did not land at all. It was definitely a better premise for a skit than a TV series.
Okay, Ava, gotta go. Gotta get to the Reichstag.
Go get him, Tiger!
I love you, Berlin!
Which other TV decision had you scratching your head and wondering, what were they thinking? Let us know in the comments down below.